So let me, if you will, I worked in a prison, y'all. I worked in a prison in Virginia for the Department of Corrections in 2010 for a couple of years. And I saw individuals who got fucked. There was nothing they could do about it. I came work the next day and they were a sissy. There was a man when I saw him. And the next day, a couple of days later, I came back, he was a sissy. He was a punk. Let me tell the Democrats how we in this situation today and why I want to make this parallel. Because you don't understand nice shit. Y'all need a visual, a conveyance, if you will. You need me to poetically, let me do this in a poetic form where you can understand the poem. You know how you have to do a poem in English? You have to translate the poem. A lot of people have different portrayals of the poem. I'm going to make this simple for you so you can't see no other image. You can't get no visual off the poem. The imagery is strictly brutal and savage, because that's what the Republicans have done to the Democrats for the last 20 years. Chuck Schumer, you have been violated, penetrated by Mitch McConnell, who probably is deceased right now, but we'll never know because you don't have no fucking backbone. You're sorry. But let me tell you I'm gonna tell you something. How you know the Democrats right here. So Democrats, when you get back in power, you got the you can't go along with the Republicans no more. Because the Republicans they said fuck y'all. They said fuck the country, fuck the Democrats, fuck everybody. You know the Republicans in the Senate and the Congress and the judicial branch have said we're gonna go 100% behind Donald Trump, convicted felon 47, and we're going to go behind the regime and we're going to fucking have an authoritarian, a dictatorship. That's what we want right now. But let me tell you, the American people don't want that, most of them. Democrats, and you got to realize that and understand that when you get back in power. The Republicans have basically said through Chuck Schumer, he gave everything up. When you gave up that situation with Eric Gardner, and you didn't fight for that when Mitch McConnell said we're not gonna put nobody on the Supreme Court because of the election coming up. And then the next couple of years, a few years later, they did the opposite of what they said they was gonna do. And y'all, Chuck Schumer, you still going along with Mitch McConnell? He already checks you out. He already beat you out. Let me tell you let me give you all an analogy of what the Democrats are to the Republicans. So the Republicans are like, when I worked in the prison in Virginia, I saw a young 140, 160-pound white boy or a black boy, young boy come in, 18, 19, and kill somebody. They did it by accident. I don't know. They just came in. They wasn't a killer. There was a man who was 360, 370, the size of a shack, but muscles, pure muscles. Oh, he could have been 250, but a cut individual, weightlifting, working out, calisthenics, doing that all day, doing them burpees and all that shit. He was ready. He was ready to fight your ass. He'll fight you till one of y'all got to go down. But here go the situation. Democrats are the little 160-pound person. You know what I mean? Came in. I wasn't in Virginia. I was in prison. Maximum security. Sussex State Prison. I saw dudes coming down. And the big guy came in the cell. He said, now listen, I'm going to fuck you. And if you give me any resistance, I'm going to hurt you very badly. You might have to be outlifted here on a helicopter. You might be at the heliport to Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. I'm telling y'all where they going because I knew, but he didn't know that. You're going to have to leave me on a helicopter unless you're going to let me fuck you. And I'm going to fuck you good, and you're going to love me fucking you. And you're going to be my baby. You're going to be my bitch. Is that okay? Or we got a problem? And basically the president give up. I can't fight this guy. That's what the Democrats are to the Republicans right now. And y'all gonna forever be the Republican bitches. All y'all. Because you soft. And as long as Chuck Schumer is the head of the Senate, he gonna tell Hakeem Jeffries, let's just compromise to get this much done. No, don't give up no compromisation to get nothing done. Just say fuck it. That's what the Republicans did to y'all for fucking 40 years. Since I've been following politics. Since Bill Clinton mostly. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what's going on during Reagan, but Bill Clinton, I became fully entrenched and then enthralled when Obama became president. And I see the Democrats, you do the same shit, the capitulation, the give in, the being nice, the work together, the bring the country together. The country don't want to be together. We know that now. There are factions in this country who are just like, fuck it, burn the country to the ground. If white people, Christian, can't rule the country, fuck the country. That's what they basically said. And that's what the Democrats got to look at now, instead of trying to motherfucking always be nice and cordial and docile.